If you plan on purchasing The Sims 4 Lovestruck or any of the Sims 4 packs, you can use my code FANTAYZIA on the EA app or thesims.com. This does directly support me and my channel, so I really do appreciate those of you guys who use my code. Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. Welcome back to another Sims 4 discussion video. So today we're going to be talking about the state of the game. The game has been very broken for a lot of players ever since the updates came out for Lovestruck, and then they actually came out with some quick updates to fix things that were going on, and for a lot of people it actually made the issues worse. So we're going to be talking about some stuff today. I found some stuff over on the new EA forums website. There's also been stuff all over Twitter, but I thought the forums would be a perfect place to kind of see a bunch of issues people are having in one place. Before we get into that, I do want to mention I have been super lucky so far when it comes to bugs and glitches, but I want to know what you guys are experiencing in your game. I know one of my friends was experiencing an issue where they couldn't even get into Create a Sim. Like literally they would go to do a new game and you know how it goes to that screen and then it opens up Create a Sim. Well, it was just getting stuck on a blank screen for literally ever. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get in there. Sometimes I notice there's a little bit of a delay, but people were actually having issues where it literally would not load in. I didn't experience that, but I noticed a delay the first time I loaded up my game after installing the update and Lovestruck. And then now it seems to be okay, and the main thing I'm dealing with though, not necessarily a bug or a glitch, but I'm getting random lag spikes. And this is nothing new for me in terms of when a big pack drops or a big update drops. This will usually happen to me for a little bit and then it'll slowly stop. It's not terrible or anything, honestly, but it has been in some of my videos, which has been the least convenient thing about it, to be honest, because it's the type of lag spike where if I was playing on my own, I would literally ignore it, but because I'm recording, you know, it's sticking out to me because I don't want it to be there in the recording, like it's all I can focus on. So yeah, that's been happening to me, but I know things could be way worse. I know some people are having like extreme lag. Mine is where it's still playable and it goes away. It's just annoying. And I think the same thing happened. Was it after growing together maybe? I don't know. But I know that was happening and then it stopped. But other than that, I'm not really having any other issues right now anyways. I'm a little bit nervous. I think the only other thing I noticed, which I don't know if it's considered a glitch because I think it's just an error on their end and they need to go and fix it. Like I think it was just a mistake. When you are putting turn-ons and turn-offs for your Sims, some things that are a turn-on, you'll click like the turn-on option and they'll make like the disgusted expression as if you just chose a turn-off. But I'm guessing that's just an error on their end. They messed up with that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this thread and see what other issues people are having because I know there's way deeper problems than this. Okay, so this thread is by Sim Builds by me. It says here, game not functioning since new update. First, I couldn't click on anything once I opened the child Simology panel. I couldn't scroll down on it, which was the first thing I noticed was broken. Then I couldn't open her inventory, switch to build mode, or even save the game. After a restart, the same thing happened, so I restarted again and didn't go near her Simology panel. However, I then was unable to get an adult Sim to cook a cake. No options came up after clicking cook. I tried to leave the world and go back in, but it didn't work. And then the screen went black, although the time was still ticking on. Please fix this as soon as possible as it's not playable. I have never played with mods or CC. So this is an important thing to notice because usually I can spot an issue with mods or CC right away because I use a lot of mods and CC. So usually if someone is having a problem, I know when it's mod related and immediately I'll be like, did you take your mods out? That's the first thing I'll say to any of my friends if they need help with their game. A lot of times it has to do with mods. Surprisingly, a lot of people will not think to take their mods out. They'll re-enable them and, you know, they'll just assume that it's not mod related, but it is. It's crazy how many mods do break, especially with big game updates like this, because this is kind of changing a big part of the game, like the whole romance system that was implemented into the game since the beginning. A lot of things are going to break that you wouldn't even think would be broken. For example, something that broke in my game, which I was doing the 50-50 method, that's where, you know, you take up all your mods out and then you drag some in at a time. It's called 50/50 method. I just literally, so I have all my mods organized by different folders. So for example, I'll have MC Command Center in a folder, I'll have UI cheats in a folder, you know, every mod will go in its own folder. So I'll have a folder on my desktop called 50/50 method, and I'll drag them all into there, and then I'll just slowly put them back in, like a few folders at once, back into my mods folder. Believe it or not, a mod that was broken, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's the mod where it expands Create-A-Sim in ways. Like for example, if you put rings on your Sims will put their hands in front of them in that nice little fancy position. So many people ask me what the mod is when they see that happen when I'm like in Create-A-Sim. What the heck is that called? Because it's not a mod just for that hand placement, for you to see the rings and stuff. It does other things, but that's the only thing I use it for. Anyways, that was broken, and I don't know why. I don't know if it had something to do with the fact that we did get new Create-A-Sim stuff, like turn-ons and turn-offs, eyelashes, things of that sort. But yeah, it took me forever to find it. I think it was literally the last folder that I put in when I was taking folders in and out of my mods folder. So I was like, wow, of course it would be the last thing, because it was the last thing that I thought it would be. And I did see some people over on Twitter not realizing that either, because it's one of those mods you think would be safe. Anyways, back on over to this thread. I can't believe people are dealing with the Simology panel doing that. I would go crazy. That would drive me nuts. And the fact that they don't have any mods in CC, what the heck can you even do about it? People are also saying in the thread they have the same exact issue. So Ellie says, I didn't get to try my game after the first patch. This is after the second. None of the bottom right hand UI items, except the Simology panel, show at all, and the Simology panel is broken because every one of my Sims looks like this. Okay, this is so weird. There is no scroll. Oh, and the right hand side to move it up or down. All the life skills that are showing have arrows flashing all at the same time, and no other aspects are there. Also, the 3 buttons at the top hand corner no longer work, so I cannot go into game options or exit the game unless I task manager out. The bottom left calendar doesn't work. Oh, phone is missing parts, notebook doesn't work. Going into build mode has made it stick in build mode, and I can no longer get back into live mode. I've had that problem before, like literally probably over a year ago now. I don't remember what update it was from, but I have dealt with that before. I've also dealt with weird glitches with the beds where the whole game would be broken after I placed a bed down, but I haven't had game breaking glitches like that in a long time. But this is crazy. And then it says here, it is well and truly broken. No, seriously, that's crazy. All I'm gonna say, you guys, is I don't know how they release updates and packs that give us this many broken things to our game. I don't know how that happens. Obviously, glitches and bugs are normal. You know, I play some other games and I will see updates come out for them that fix bugs and glitches. Even simple games, like some farming games that I play, they'll come out with bug fixes. And, you know, that's a normal thing, but not to this extent. I have never seen a game release this many things with so much broken, just buggy features. I don't understand how it happens. There needs to be more playtesters. I honestly think they should reach out to people in the creator network, because why not? Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like that would be so much better. You know, like now Simmers build the lots for a lot of the packs, and I feel like the builds are so much better. And just imagine if Simmers were the ones playtesting. I just think there would be so much less issues. I don't know. And they already have this big group of people that they can trust with playing the game early. You know, they already do that. So that's another thing. Okay, so we have 2 replies to Ellie. Mine's doing the exact same thing. Same exact thing for me. Another reply, I'm experiencing the same thing. It's beyond frustrating. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Yeah, literally look at all these people who are having the exact same problem. And then there's this one here. Now, this one I would think is mod related, but I'm unsure. However, I've had this before where it's like empty squares like this, and it's usually mod related. I think usually along the lines of like UI extension mod, sometimes even like the better build by mod, you know, things like that. I don't know if MC Command Center ever causes this, but yeah, this has happened to me a lot. And I feel like it's always like the same couple mods that cause this. So mine's broken too, and when I first hit the Simology panel, nothing really works anymore and I can't even save the game. The second update today didn't fix the problem. Yeah, so do you have the cheat UI mod? So yes, if you're having this problem, it's probably UI cheats That's usually the first mod I take out all the time. But luckily, the creator to that mod updates things very quickly. Okay, so more people saying they have the Simology panel issue, which is seriously very unfortunate. However, apparently this glitch is being monitored by EA on Answers HQ. Okay, so that's good to know. I don't know if it's fixed by now. This was 11 days ago. Comment down below if you're still having this issue. But someone did say here, you know, the second update, it's still broken. So Bam says, I'm having the same issue. Haven't tried playing the game itself, but have tried opening Create a Sim multiple times and done everything I know to troubleshoot. I can't get past that white loading screen. So yes, that's the issue I was talking about in the beginning that one of my friends were having too. We also have this from Serenity, same issue, and had to hard quit the game 3 times before I gave up. I also kept getting the items removed from game pop-up. I do get this sometimes and I have no idea why. Couldn't save, couldn't click on the panel once, it went into build mode and no items showed up and it wouldn't go back to live mode. That's crazy. And then yeah, Sim Kitten also can't go into Create a Sim. This is crazy, you guys. And of course you can see down below, there's more stuff going on. There's an error code that people are experiencing. Game totally broken after the update. Cast not opening since the update. Cast still broken after the newest update. Everyone is having this Create a Sim glitch. It's crazy. Game failed to load error when traveling. This is all recent. There also seems to be a be mean bug. I may have experienced this in my game, but then I'm not sure because I've had Sims actually have the mean trait. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it was just that. But now I'm like thinking, was there any Sim who wasn't mean? Apparently a lot of Sims are being mean to each other when they're not supposed to be. So comment down below if you've been experiencing that. But yeah, you guys, you can see there is so much issues going on. There's even more comments within here. So I'm going to go ahead and have this link down below if you'd like to read through it. And you know, maybe someone else is having the same issue in here. Sometimes it just helps to have someone else with the same problem. You can see here, same thing happening. I do think this is from UI cheats, but this issue definitely is unmod related, the whole arrows thing and not being able to scroll. But who knows, maybe this isn't mod related. I just know that it has been. I don't know what would be causing these 3 to have the box and then these 3 to be normal, because usually when UI cheats does that, it will do it for all of them. So I don't know what's going on there. Honestly, you guys, the whole game is a mess and I cannot believe they're releasing things like this. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this discussion video here. If you guys comment down below bugs and glitches that you're having, I'll be happy to do another video featuring your guys' comments. Just reading off your guys' comments, putting them on the screen, and we can talk about it. I do think we have to be very loud about the bugs and glitches if we want them to be fixed, to be honest, because it's so bad for some people that I feel like EA might take forever to get to all of them. I know they're releasing updates faster. It does seem like they're quicker with it now than they used to be, but even so, they're coming out with the updates and it's not fixing existing problems that people are having. So I know a lot of you guys play this game literally to escape from reality and this is like your happy place. And so yeah, it's more than a game for a lot of people. And that's not even dramatic. Like if you think about it, the way The Sims is, it's a creative space. It's not just, you know, playing Fortnite or something. For example, sometimes Fortnite is an escape for some people too, but I'm saying The Sims, sometimes it's the only game that someone plays because it's different. You can go in there, make your characters, you can create a whole story. You can even create your Sim self and just create your life without the chaos. Like there's so many things you can do in The Sims. It's just such a creative outlet for so many people and such an escape from reality. You know, you can just play and play and play and the possibilities are endless. It gives your brain a break. Like if you're building, you could build for hours and just feel so much better after if you're dealing with things in life. So I don't know, literally the way The Sims is, it could be therapy for some people. So the fact that it's so broken and these people can't play just breaks my heart. So with that, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. As I said, I'll have this link down below if you'd like to, you know, comment the glitches you're having on the thread or in my comments down below. Of course, feel free to do so. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.